Okay. Hello. Nice to meet you.
Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa. And where are you guys from?
Amsterdam,
Oh, Amsterdam.
Netherlands.
Nice. Okay. And what brought you to Japan?
Daisuke, Japan.
Fun times, a little bit of work and a lot of fun.
Oh, okay. You're here for the work and then you're doing half and half?
Yeah, there's a Japanese artist we sort of work with sometimes, and since COVID we haven't been able to come back, of course. So this is the first time we've come back since.
Oh, okay. So when was the last time you came back?
7 years ago,
7
just
years
before we had him.
Oh, wow.
And normally I've been here almost every year.
Oh, every year?
I've been something like 10, 15 times by now.
Oh, wow. That's a lot.
It's my second time and his first time.
How do you like it?
You like it in Japan? We all love it here.
Okay. So I know you've been here 15 times, and do you feel safe in Japan?
Extremely.
Extremely safe?
Yeah.
So like, let's say if you live in Japan, like permanently, and raising your kids, like you would feel safe more than your home country.
Definitely.
Okay. So why would be the reason for that?
That it would be safer?
Yes.
Well, less public violence and outbursts of sort of, I don't know, mental disorder, I would say. It's also a big thing. There's also less immigration problems which are quite public and also, let's say, dramatic in France and in Germany and in Holland as well.
Yes.
You don't have that here at all.
Here I don't watch my bag. In any other country I would.
There probably are
Yes.
pickpockets still around in here, but it's not as apparent, I would say. I would say, as in here.
Yes, I would assume so too.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any plans on going around in Japan?
Yeah, we're going to the Yamanashi Mountains next Monday, and then going back here. And there's a big art fair hosted by Takashi Murakami, which is a somewhat famous contemporary Japanese artist.
Somewhat
And
famous.
he's hosting an art fair for young artists, Japanese
Geisai.
artists, which is called Geisai, which is on the 30th top of my head. So less traveling around this time because of him, in a sense. Less mobile.
Mobile.
Yeah.
Okay.
More Tokyo, less. Oh, next time.
Next time we'll
Are you
go.
going to come back to Japan sometime?
Every day.
Every day.
There we go.
Is enjoying the food in Japan?
Yeah, especially the mango ice cream.
mango.
What else do you like about the food in Japan, Goes?
Noodles.
Oh, the
Yeah,
noodles.
he loves ramen.
He wants to eat ramen every day.
Every day.
Ja,
Wow.
in de ochtend, middag en avond.
Morning,
English.
noon, evening. Ramen all day, every
So
day.
3 times a day.
But I love all Japanese food.
What is your favorite Japanese food?
For me, like teppanyaki.
Oh, teppanyaki.
Yeah, that's mine.
Yeah, I love onigiri.
Onigiri.
Yeah, the rice here is
And
just.
ice cream and
Different.
ramen.
I'm already sad because when I'm home, I'm gonna have rice and I'm gonna be like, what is this? This doesn't taste like rice.
And for me, like also really good tonkotsu ramen.
Oh, tonkotsu ramen.
Yeah.
Have you been to Hakata?
Yeah.
Oh, you have.
Yeah, and I've even been to, let's say, the newly crowned #1 in I forgot the name already, but and also like the fancy ones like the Hakata or Ichiran ramens or whatever.
We're fortunate to have friends who take us to good
Yeah,
foodie-
really nice places.
foodie restaurants.
Okay. All right. Well,
But all
please
this
enjoy.
one wants is ice cream.
Thank you. Yeah, we will.
All right. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Arigatou gozaimasu.
So nice to meet you.
Hi, I'm Oscar. This is my 3rd time in Japan, so obviously I like to come back. Since it's my 3rd time, I'm still here for sightseeing. You know, some other spots I didn't get to before.
Yes.
But mostly it's the food. The food is so good. Even, stuff at like the 7-Eleven compared to my country, it's blows it out of the water.
Really?
The food here is really good. I can't tell if it's nutritious or not, but I feel like it is. So that always brings me back. And then,
By the way, where are you from?
oh, I'm sorry. I'm from California, actually, near Los Angeles, Anaheim. It's like Disneyland.
Yes.
But I like your guys' Disneyland a lot better, so it's cool. Yeah. And then.
What's the difference?
Just, I think your rides are better themed. We have like, a lot of them are the same, I believe. I haven't gone too often, but the different attractions that you guys have more catered to Japanese culture. And obviously, if I'm in Japan, I like Japanese culture. You know, the anime, the history, sort of. Feeling safe here, I do. You know, I was just talking to my friends earlier, and a lot of your guys' bikes, you don't even put locks on them because you guys have like the honor system, or you know,
We do, yes.
you don't really steal a lot of stuff around here, and over there you'll never see that. You guys are we lock our cars, our bikes, our skateboards, we lock everything. And then as far as you know, like I said, it's been my third time. I haven't really come across any like scam artists or you know pickpocketers or anything, and that stuff's common in California, especially for tourists. So that's like something you got to look out for. But yeah, whenever I'm here, I never have to look over my shoulder to see if anyone's following me. You know. Over at home, I do.
What about, have you noticed like during nighttime, you know, Japanese salaryman on Friday nights, they'll be drinking on the street, sleeping on the street?
No, I think that's a cultural thing, so that might be something you guys look out for. But back at home, that's not something, you know, if we see someone drinking, you know, especially since they're in a suit, for us, if you're in a suit, you're not going to be a problem. You know, we're not worried about you. We're more worried about the different kinds of people that you might see around the street, different neighborhoods that could be a problem. But as far as just like drinking in public or sleeping on the side, that doesn't, at least for me personally, that doesn't bother me at all. Yeah, I'm sort of from like a roughish neighborhood, so I feel a lot safer in normal circumstances than some other people who might not be exposed to that type of stuff.
Yeah.
So for me personally, it's not bad here at all. Yeah.
So let's say, you know, back home, if you find somebody sleeping, would their belongings, you know, will get stolen, or like?
Most likely, yeah. If you're sleeping in like a wrong part of town, then yeah. And you know, back in near LA, Anaheim area, we have a big homeless problem. I'm not sure the inner workings of their problems, if they steal from each other. I don't know if they have an honor system, but I'll just say in my past trips here, a total of 3 or 4 times we've lost our phone, and all the times we've gotten it returned.
Really?
Yeah. I lost it in the club one time, my other friend lost it in a bus, another friend we lost it in Universal Studios, and every time we've gotten it back, someone's returned it. So you guys are really good about returning people's belongings. Back in America, if you lose it, it could be 2 minutes later, it's gone. You're never gonna get it again. Yeah. So you guys are really good about that. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll enjoy the time.
I will.
Thank you very much.
You've already got it. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Well, thank you very much for your time, guys. And where are you guys from?
Australia.
Australia.
Melbourne, Australia.
Melbourne, Australia. Nice.
Yeah.
Well,
First time in Japan.
Oh, first time in Japan.
Yeah, for all of us.
Oh.
Yeah.
So how do you guys like it so far?
It's fantastic. Lives up to the hype. Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
It's like organised chaos. Yeah. Lots of people.
In fact, yeah, it is. It's organised chaos.
I think you have more people in this city than we do in our country. So
Yeah, that's actually true. Yeah.
It's really interesting to see how you guys just optimize everything, how everything just works and scales.
Yeah.
we have chaos at small train stations. That looks like just a river flowing in the right direction most of the time.
Yeah.
So it's going well. It's been nice to be here, and I think everyone's been relatively friendly, though everyone's English is better than our Japanese.
Oh yeah. Oh, so
We're so impressed by the amount of, like, your ability just to be bilingual. Yeah, but up
Also, really clean streets, but occasionally don't know when to eat, because it's like you've just eaten the thing and you're like, oh no, I'm gonna be. I feel every time it's like I need somewhere to put it, but there is no trash can. Just put it in the pocket and wait. It's a lot tidier. If we do it back home, we'll probably do a great job, but it's going to take a lot of effort to be this good.
Well, people just walk and eat all over Melbourne. So like in Melbourne, it's,
coffee in hand.
and eating while walking everywhere. Whereas obviously here, that's not the thing. So that's been really interesting.
In Melbourne, it's always you need a third hand. So you have a cell phone, your coffee, and a food. You have to juggle one of them. Doesn't quite work.
But yeah, we felt safe. Like I
safe?
felt unsafe at all. Yeah.
And it's probably because we're traveling.
Yeah,
As
I
a
do feel like a
group,
giant every so often.
Well, that's it. Yeah,
As the
true.
camera slowly pans up.
We just came with our own bouncers. It's actually our trip, and these guys, they're just here to
Just to
protect
hide
us.
Oh, okay. Bodyguards.
No, exactly right.
The thing that makes it feel a lot safer is everyone's really polite and everyone's really
Very.
respectful.
Very welcoming.
If you go into Melbourne transport, there's a lot of conversations and
Yeah.
people shouting. And
We feel loud on the trains.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like we're discussing where to go, what to do, and we're like, if we breathe, no one's talking.
Yeah, because on the trains they had announcements like, no talking on the phone kind of thing.
No talking on the phone, yeah.
our trains, you have people on loudspeaker.
Like people, and like
Trying to
not just
organising
like
a house
one person.
moving.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
like
you learn about their
multiple-
life instantly.
It's
Or-
very
Or
loud.
people with speakers. Like,
Yeah.
So it's reassuring that when you're on transport,
Yes.
it's very calm, it's very relaxing, which makes you feel more secure.
Okay.
As
Always
opposed to
on time.
complete chaos of Melbourne, yeah, where you have 20 different languages on the train, all yelling and having conversations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Well,
Take your treat.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
No, Sky.
Thank you. Right. Thank you very much for your time. And where are you from?
Canada,
Oh, from Canada. Whereabouts in Canada?
in Ottawa.
Ottawa. Oh, I'm from Vancouver.
Oh,
Yes. I grew up in Vancouver about 21 years.
your English is horrible.
I got to work on it. So, what brought you to Japan?
Work. I'm here
Oh,
to
work.
work for about 8 weeks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So not very long, but you get to
Yeah.
go around little places.
Yeah, get to explore quite a bit.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, have you gone to any places in Japan?
Yeah, well, mainly Tokyo.
Mainly
Did
Tokyo.
day trips to Kamakura and
Kamakura.
Hakone.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Did you stay in a ryokan in Hakone or?
No, I was there just for the day. Yeah.
So I just got here on Tuesday.
Oh,
I'm
Tuesday.
visiting her. I'm here for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
3 weeks.
Yeah.
So I wanted to ask you, how safe is Japan, like compared to Canada? Like,
Yeah.
quite safe?
Not that Canada's not safe, especially Ottawa. I don't think.
I feel very safe in Tokyo. I feel very safe in Ottawa. So I don't see a big difference.
I think I feel more comfortable walking at night in Tokyo than I would in Ottawa or
Some parts.
some parts of Ottawa. Yeah. Haven't felt any kind of
Dangerous?
danger situation.
Nothing?
No.
In Canada, or like in the United States, or even in Canada, North America, let's say if you go to school, like your kid goes to school, like high school, then their parents would pick them up sometimes. But in Japan, people even in like elementary school, they'll be going, taking train
By themselves.
by
More
themselves.
independent,
So
yeah.
like, you see the difference in terms of safety or
Safety for kids?
safety for kids?
Yeah,
or
well, seen a lot of kids in Japan, but because we've only raised kids in Ottawa. But yeah, it's true. You pick up your kids at school, and they don't go home by themselves. They're on the school bus. You pick them up, and that's it. But in high school, they make their own way home.
Yeah, once they're about 12 or 13, then they're kind of on their own.
Yes.
Before that, you're always picking them up.
right?
Yeah.
Okay,
But yeah,
so-
I noticed in our neighborhoods, kids seem to go to the park after school.
Yes.
And then they just make their way home on their own. And there aren't parents. I noticed that for sure locally.
Yeah, it's a bit strange, right? When you
Yeah.
see how it is in Canada and then when you come to Japan.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.